up this morning and I pray to the Most High. The sun is shining so bright. I'm blessed to live this life. Yahawashi, blessed be Yahawah, blessed be Yahawashi.
Shalawam.
Shalawam.
Welcome to the Helpmeets Hangout.
Hangout. Hey, because this is where the Helpmeets Hangout. Welcome to the Helpmeets Hangout.
Shalawam, y'all. Lord willing, everybody's doing good in the spirit. Y'all, how are you today, ma'am?
Me?
You.
I'm very sleepy. It's 1 o'clock. Time flying. I'm very sleepy. But I'm doing good. All praise to the Most High. I can't complain. How are you? My lips chapped.
I'm good. I'm gonna be much better after this episode. I got time today to have my self-care day, so you know,
I'm gonna do self-care.
I'll praise to the Most High. I need to do my hair, as y'all can see.
Looks
Lord willing, I could
pretty.
do my hair and my nails. I mean, my hair, my nails, and my toes. So, just taking some time out for me today.
As you should. And who gonna say something about it?
Girl, I gotta make sure everything else done in the household too. So, I ain't trying
We'll
to
get
be
it
all
done.
day.
We'll get it done.
Lord willing, if y'all hear some noise in the background, listen, I'm multitasking, okay? The dishwasher is doing its job,
The
okay?
dishwasher is dishwashing. Okay.
My handmaid is in there washing the dishes. Oh, but
But yeah,
Con,
had a pretty a productive morning.
that's
It's not
good.
morning anymore, but was a productive morning. So all praises. I got a list of things I need to do today. Well, not a list, just a few things I need to do today. Need to paint and do some homework.
Paint.
Yeah, me and my Lord, we're doing a DIY project, like a before and after. And so
Okay, Con.
painting is the last step, and I'm so excited. I blogged it, so Lord willing, that video will be coming soon, Lord willing.
Con.
But yeah,
You gotta tell them where it can be coming soon at. Where they can see
oh,
it.
on my YouTube, um, I think my YouTube is Abarriyah underscore helpmeets. But the easiest way, honestly, if you just type in Abarriyah, let me just
Drop it in the chats. Drop it in the chat.
drop it in the chat. I'm gonna drop it in the chat.
Con. Cause I know sometimes sisters get on here, they don't be, some sisters be new. Shalom to all the new sisters tuning in for the first time, and shalom to them to the sisters that this is not your first time. So hey y'all,
That is my YouTube.
not
Yeah,
this is your
but
YouTube.
today, first, before we start getting into the topic, I
Please,
want
please
to
bring
get this
that
precept.
beautiful precept out, please.
Stop reading my mind because you knew that's what I was going to do.
Mm-hmm.
If any man speak, let him speak. My chap looks is bothering me. So, like, let's say, if any man speak, let him speak as the oracles of Yahawah. If any man minister, let him do it as the ability which Yahawah giveth. That Yahawah in all things may be glorified through Yahweh Shahamashiach, to whom we praise in the men forever and ever. Amen. So, we want to get up
Con.
here and speak the oracles of the Most High. We don't want to just be talking out of our own belly. We want to do and say what's well pleasing to the Most High because it's all to glorify Him. It's only other Lord that we're able to get on here and talk and edify one another and talk about the precepts of the Lord and talk about these topics that need to be talked about. It's only God the Most High, Yahawah Shah. So we want to give all praise and glory to the Most High with all that we do. But did you want to tell them the topic we're getting into today?
And without further ado,
Drum roll, please.
today we will be talking about self-care and adjusting through new seasons. And I I kind of think this the perfect topic for both of us since we
Mm-hmm.
both had like new moves and
Mm-hmm.
sisters kind of been asking for like self-care regimens while you still have
Mm-hmm.
to take care of the house, still got to go to work or school, or just kind of trying to find that just balance in a new season. So
Mm-hmm.
today, that's what we're gonna talk about, y'all. I had last night. I don't know the most I put on my spirit, y'all. I got a whole bunch of notes. Okay, so it's not a lot, but I do have some things that I think will be good to talk about.
Okay. Well, you can kick it off then.
Okay, Con. So, the first thing I kind of was like writing about was like the different ways of self care. So, I feel like you have mental self care, you have
Mm-hmm.
physical self care, spiritual self care, and emotional self care.
Mm-hmm.
And when I was kind of writing down stuff for each one of them, I was seeing how like they all are connected. You get what I'm saying? Like they all connected. So
Like a
once you work
domino
in
effect.
one area, it could kind of help you out in another area. So if you spiritually, take care of yourself, then it can boost your emotional and mental. Or if you take care of your physical, it can help boost your mental and emotional. Because I was on Instagram, was it like last week? And Sister Gia, she was just like, when you look good, you feel good. When you look good, you feel better. You do feel better about yourself when you feel like that you look good and things like that. So I was just thinking, maybe we could talk about examples for each of those. You know what I mean? So, like, what would you say would be some good ways to spiritually take care of yourself in order for, you to be able to take care of the things that you got to do?
Spiritual self care. For me, I think for any any of us, I would say definitely connecting with Yahawashi, connecting with the Most High, being obedient unto the Father, making sure you any scriptures and these precepts because that's how we stand in the spirit. That's how we have a peace of mind. That's how we get through is these precepts. This is the Most High, His strength. So, in order to take care of ourselves, we need a power source to help us get through. And in order for us to pour into others, we have to pour into ourselves. So I think definitely, by prayer, reading, studying, fasting, removing anything that's not beneficial to you, you know, um, using your talents, all of that stuff. That's what I think would be that spiritual self care. Just,
Con,
staying connected with the Most High.
that's kind of what I had down. Reading, prayer, fasting, meditating in the word, because I do feel like it's a difference between like reading and studying. Well, studying will kind of go with meditating, but meditating will also be. I know Abarriyah, you posted about you knowing the word but not applying it. So a man. Can you get that precept? Cause I'm butchering it.
Which one? He that.
Is unprofitable to himself.
Mm, yeah, I
So
got you.
it's like you can know the precepts and you can, tell other sisters about them. But if you're not meditating in them and applying them, then it's like not beneficial unto you. So,
And another thing is, it's Sirach 37:19. There is one that is wise and teacheth many, and yet is unprofitable to himself. So, in some sort, you kind of got to be selfish in a way. And it's not to a point where it's like all about me, 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 me. Because if you read Philippians 2, we know like we're supposed to look out for others and make sure others are straight. You want to just be praying for yourselves. We want to pray for others and bear our sisters' burdens. But to a certain extent, with a balance, you have to be selfish to a certain extent so that you make sure you take care of yourself because you cannot help anybody around you. You can help your husband, you can help your kids, you can help your family. You cannot build your household up the proper way if you don't build yourself up first. So you got to be profitable to yourself as well. You lend your hand out to everybody else, but then when it comes to you, you just. kind of winging it.
Con.
So,
And then I also put for spiritual is listening to exhortation. I know
hmm
sometimes we get in a space where we are in a new season and we feel like, I'm not reading and praying, or I'm not reading and studying as much. But another way to get in your that spiritual connection with the Most High, it's okay to listen to things being read to you. Sometimes we don't
hmm
have the same energy that we had in the previous season to read 7 chapters a day. Sometimes we only getting in 1 to 3 chapters a day, depending on what you're doing. You might be a new mom, you might be exhausted, you might be in school, you might have picked up a second job, but still make
kind,
time. You have
you know,
to.
everybody journey look different. You can't tell nobody how they're supposed to do things. As long as they're feeding their spirit and doing the things they're supposed to do through the spirit, you can't really tell nobody. You feel me? What their journey should look like. You know what I mean? Because everybody journey looks different, and every
Con.
season is different. So sometimes you gotta listen to that audio reading. If you're exhausted, like the sister said, you might be a new mom, you might be a new wife, you might just have moved like we did. Man, taking first time probably taking care of a home, like all these things are new, all these new seasons. It's a lot,
Yes.
even for my single sisters, it's a lot. So we just gotta have that balance, but kind.
And be patient with yourself. I was thinking about
Mhm.
that because, sometimes we expect us to have it all together. Like, we really have to remember, like, this is something that we haven't gone through before. So the same way with when you learn how to ride a bike, or when you went to school and you sat in the classroom, okay, you might have took the test the first time. Okay, you got a whole bunch wrong. Why? Because it's stuff that you didn't know. It's information that you hadn't gone over before. So the same thing with your journey. When you feel like, you struggling, okay, find the lesson in the things that you're going through and be patient with yourself. It's the first time you going through it, but as you go, you're gaining wisdom. It's a precept in Sirach about that. Lord willing, I can find it.
Sirach 34:9 about he
A man
that
that traveleth.
yeah 34:9.
Yeah.
Con now we're not saying like get in a habit of not opening your Bible anymore and just
Right.
listen to audios all the time. Have that balance, but it's just different seasons look different. You might not have the same energy, you might not have that same zeal, but you're still trying, listening to those audios, listening to those videos. But we're not saying get complacent and just close the Bible up and be like, okay, I'm just
No, you should
listening
be
to videos.
learning.
Right.
Con this Sirach chapter 34:9. A man that have traveled know many things, and he that have much experience will declare wisdom. Verse 10. He that have no experience knoweth little, but he that hath travel is full of prudence. So it's like, once you know those things, and once you are gaining, okay, this is how I can get my studying in. All right, I might have to wake up earlier, or I might have to, wait till everybody is asleep, or let me find some time in between time. Like I said, I put them dishes in the dishwasher while I was, waiting. I was sitting over there reading, get my reading in for today. Sometimes you gotta find the
Multitude.
time,
Mm-hmm.
and you'll learn how to navigate it. So, like I said, be patient. It's not easy.
Mm-hmm. Right, because I just moved 2 weeks ago, and so I'm still trying to find like a routine in a little, because I was doing the same routine for a whole year straight, a whole
Right.
year, and then I moved. So that whole year of this specific routine I had is gone. So now I have to get
Yep.
into a new routine, a new type of groove. But you got to figure it out. It takes time. So just be patient with yourself because no matter what we're going through, like the sister Lily said, this is your first time, you know. So be patient with yourself.
Con.
Give yourself some grace. Take care of yourself. And I might do a self care day too. Shoot.
Girl, I'm trying to tell you. So that
Hmm
can we can go to I kind of want to end off on physical. I want to go through mental and emotional. Or mm, we could do mental and emotional last because yeah. Okay, physical. Bam. We talking about You could do your nails, okay? Get them nails done. I do nails, so I'm gonna just go ahead and do my own. But y'all, they got these cute press-ons on Amazon. Lord willing, I could put the link in the chat. But real cute, real natural looking.
How much?
They only like it's a whole bunch. Listen, I'm about to put the link in the chat. It's a
Please.
whole bunch. It's a whole thing, and it's only like $11. I
Oh,
promise you.
wait a minute. I gotta get that.
Baby, when I tell you, I was like, "Oh shoot, press-on is about to be the new thing." Okay.
Listen, cause the nail salon they be want $50.
Yes, ma'am. We
I'm
do
not
be
gonna
wanting that
play.
money. Okay, honey.
Y'all ain't finna rob me.
Ah, we
Make
do be wanting
time.
that money, honey,
Whoa,
cause that stuff be taking time.
whoa. You love yourself. So,
You
like
can
on
love
Friday, I was
yourself.
cleaning the house, getting ready for the Sabbath and all that. And I had put on Milk and Honey by Say La Soul, their album, and I had it on shuffle. And that Love Yourself song, y'all, that song kind of been on repeat, I think, since probably Thursday. Ooh, them cute. Yeah, you should send that to me, please.
Hold on.
And I was telling Sister Lily.
I can't. I don't think you can see, but it's like 11 and 14. It
Mm-hmm.
go up from there. But like, if you want the French,
Mm-hmm.
it's $22. But it's a whole pack. Like it say include 300 pieces. I think. Okay.
Yeah,
How
well,
much?
y'all better get on that. We're waiting on her to drop the link, y'all. But like I was saying, that song been on like repeat. And I was telling Lily, that's kind of the spirit that we're doing this episode about self care because that Love Yourself song is about take care of yourself, loving yourself. Take time, whoa, whoa, make time, whoa, whoa. 'Cause when you love yourself, mm, I'm gonna
You
play it
can
at
love
the end.
yourself.
Actually, let me just, y'all gotta check out Say Last Song, they hard with it.
I love Say La Soul. They music be lit. Okay. This sister having a whole jam session right now. I'm crying. How do you fix this?
I'm just play the like first few seconds. Definitely love yourself, Say La Soul. They on YouTube and Apple Music. Go support. It's okay to take time to readjust your crown. It's coming. Be patient. Whoa, 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 whoa.
I love you.
You can love it. Whoa, whoa, whoa. So when you love yourself, you can love the rest. So when you love yourself and take care of yourself, you can love everybody else around you. When you pour into yourself, you can pour into those around you. So go check that song out. That's the song of the day.
Con. And not only can you, do your nails, you can always. Working out is a form of self care, y'all.
I need to start back. I was doing good.
Let me hold it.
Then I was
Get.
about to move. Then I moved and
Sorry, y'all. I gotta take care of my child. Hold on. I'm sorry.
my child finna go back to Texas.
Get over here.
I don't got time.
Why do you have it? Sorry, y'all. I'm back. I don't know where he
Oh,
got this from.
where's Pepper? Pepper! He got a haircut, y'all. Is he in here? Come here, boy. Come here, boy. Jump. He got a haircut, y'all.
Aww. Hey.
He bad.
Oh, he got his bandana on. Okay, I see you out here.
He's bad. He
He
don't
ran away
listen.
so quick.
He don't
He
listen.
ran away so fast. But yeah, y'all, working out is a form of self care. Going for a walk, simple things that are ease your mind. Get outside. Sometimes we need y'all. Y'all know we be inside all the time,
Mm-hmm.
so getting some sunlight, vitamin D when you can, you know,
Mm-hmm.
the natural kind, not the synthetic kind, because, you know, I don't like taking medicine, but
Yeah.
um, the owner of the school that I work at, she was telling me about vitamin D3, but get your vitamins in too.
Yeah. Sometimes you really feel in your spirit you need to go outside. Like I was in the house
Mhm.
most of all the Saturday yesterday. I was like, I need to go outside. I want some fresh air. I need some of that sunlight. But yeah, go outside, take a walk. Is she in there? Take time.
Yeah, go
Take
for
time.
a
You know, you
walk.
can do some DIY.
Oh yeah, and
DIY stuff.
I was gonna say it's a lot of free stuff to do. I think we talked
Mm-hmm.
about this before. I think on a homeschooling episode we talked about free stuff to do. Um, I'm from Baltimore, so I know it's like a lot of museums that my grandmother used to take us to. So find some outings to go. You know, to do.
Activities to go do.
Yeah, outings, activities, you know, go outside, just take your chair, go in the backyard. If you know, live in an apartment complex, take a walk around the apartment complex, you know.
Yeah, you don't
Shoot.
gotta spend money all the time. You know, self care don't
No.
gotta be expensive. You can make a face mask with some brown sugar, some lemon juice, honey. You can make if you look up free DIY face mask, free DIY sugar foot scrubs. You'll be surprised at the stuff you find. You can do all of this stuff literally in your home. Shut up. Sorry. You can do all these things in your home. It does not have to be expensive. And I'm pretty sure everybody got some sugar in the cabinet, in the pantry.
Right. You got some sugar and I know you got some oil. You could just
Right.
you don't even have to do the lemon and all the honey. Listen,
Right.
if you got some oil or if you your favorite body soap, there you go. Soap in the sugar and mix it around, you got sugar scrub.
Yep.
Yeah, listen, I wrote down buy yourself some flowers. Shoot, buy yourself some
That's nice.
flowers or I used to always buy myself flowers, just to when I clean up my room or, my part of the house, I would buy myself some flowers cuz it made me feel good. Shoot.
Yeah, good
I
things that make
like
you
looking
feel
at
good.
flowers. They smell so good and, you know, if you know how to take care of them, they last a good little while, you know.
Yeah, I want to get this precept. Sirach 14 and 14. Defraud not thyself of a good day. This is Sirach 14 and um I want to get verse 5. He that is evil to himself, to whom will he be good? He shall not take pleasure in his good. So when I read that precept before, I kind of looked at it as, we can't be evil to ourselves. If you're not taking care of yourself, how are you going to be able to take care of others if you don't love yourself? Because the scriptures tell us to love your neighbor as yourself. So how can you love your neighbor if you don't love yourself? I want to get verse 14, defraud not thyself of the good day, and let the other part of a good desire overpass thee. And in another translation that says, if there's something righteous you want to do, then do it. So, we don't have to, we're not robots. Just because we came into this truth don't mean we became robots. Doesn't mean you can't do the things you enjoy. That doesn't mean you can't go to the movies or go shopping or go out to eat. Don't be over righteous. Ecclesiastes 7 and I think that's 7:16. Don't be over righteous. Enjoy yourself. Of course, have a balance. The Most High comes first, but do not be over righteous. It's okay to take care of yourself. It's okay to go out. It's okay to go on dates with your husband. It's okay to celebrate your anniversary. It's okay to take yourself out and go shop on the shopping spree or the nice budget. It's okay to go get your hair did. It's okay to, if your husband allow or if you like to do makeup, it's okay to, do your little makeup at the house or something. It's okay to
Yes.
dress nice. These things are okay. Don't be ever righteous. Enjoy yourself. We're the daughters of Zion. We're the salt of the earth. As
Yes.
much oppression we go through the captivity, we need time to take care of ourselves. Shoot.
Gone. The sister said, she said, or even house plants that purify the air in the house. Con. I was learning about that. I was learning about different plants that, especially when you have a lot of electronics in the house as well, things for like radiation or take away, I guess the frequencies of the electronics that we have in the house. Those are really good too. Eucalyptus plants, that's something you could put in the shower.
I
That's
wanted to do
another
that.
way, to take care of yourself as well. Salakia.
Um, my grandmother and my mom, they have a lot of plants in the house. My
Yeah.
grandma always say that they help purify the air. So definitely looking to get some plants. I want to eventually start a garden, Lord willing.
Con. Yeah, girl. I didn't move back to the concrete, honey. I didn't
Yeah.
did it's a little backwards, but that's okay. We have a little plant in the house. I take care of it, but I do want to get some more plants. My grandmother always, I think that's an old school thing. My grandmother always had plants, and they grow so beautiful and they so long and they just wrap around wherever. I was like, how did she get these? And she'll break a piece off of one and put it in another pot, and then it'll start growing. I'm just like, I don't even understand how she did that, but yeah.
I'll be right back.
Okay,
Keep
Con.
them entertained.
Oh my goodness, not keep them entertained. I'm crying. Cacti. Okay, Sister Mayan said cacti help with radiation cleansing. I guess I need to get me one of them then. Um, a little cacti plant. Are they, Sister Mayan, do you know if they low maintenance? Hopefully they low maintenance, cause sometimes with, having a busy schedule, the plants this one that I have now, it's low maintenance, so I don't have to water it, very often, which is a plus. But it's doing good because it's been sprouting and things like that. But hopefully, I can look into that, and sisters can look into that too, and do their due diligence on, you know, um, having things around the house that also help improve and boost your mood and things like that. Um, I had Okay, Sister Valerie said she has a jade plant and repotted it into. Yes, that's how my grandmother. She'll take it because it grows like so long. She'll take a piece of it and just put it in something else, and it'll literally start growing. I really think that's sisters that have a green thumb, but I don't know. Like when I started trying to plant things before, it's like I didn't have any luck. I guess I just have to learn, and that's the sad part about, society today. Like a lot of things that our grandparents knew how to do, we don't know how to do. So Lord willing, that's something I can learn. It's how to garden, because I think that will be wonderful, Um and that's a part of that could be a part of your self-care, whatever hobbies that you might have, planting, sewing, singing, writing, those are all things that you can implement in your schedule. Okay, Mayan. Once a month. Oh, that's real low maintenance. She said she only water it like once a month. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's very low maintenance. Okay, I need one of them or a couple of them because that'd be good. We don't have too many electronics in the house, but we do have enough, to where as though we could have like maybe two in the household, and that would be nice. But I kind of wanted to shift over to mental and emotional self care. So we touched on spiritual, and then we spoke about physical, but we didn't do mental and emotional yet. So with spiritual and physical, those two, when you take care of those two, it can lead to boosting your mental and emotional. But if you're not taking care of spiritual and physical, it could lower your mental and emotional. Same with, if you're not taking care of your mental and emotional, it might lead you to not take care of spiritual or not take care of physical. You know, in the I don't know if I said this before. I'm pretty sure that I have. One of the biggest things that, you know, I think that it's powerful for us to overcome is the mental. And the most beautiful thing I've ever heard somebody, give me exhortation on is win the mental battle. Like it's all about winning the mental battle. Um, so for that, I feel like, if you have a journal, Abarriyah has a very, very beautiful video on getting organized and things like that. So organizing, having a journal, trying to have yourself a schedule. Now, I'm not saying that the schedule will be, you know, you're not, you might, it might be times where you're not on that schedule so strict, but if you at least have a couple things on a list or like a few tasks for yourself to complete each day, it kind of gives you motivation to continue to, go on, because it's like, all right, at least I got 4 out of 5 things done on my list, and it's not like you're still stuck in that same place. I also think, like, for mental and emotional, talking about it and problem solving. I'm gonna pull a preset right quick. Have your one counselor, that one counselor. Okay, this is Ecclesiasticus in the Apocrypha, chapter 6 and verse 6. It says, "Be in peace with many, nevertheless, have but one counselor of 1,000." So sometimes we have to have our sisters and talk to our sisters about the things that we're going through. That's a part of self care, and that's very important. For two is better than one. Okay, sometimes
Mm-hmm.
we need that support. We need to talk about what we're going through. We need to get it off our chest, because
Mm-hmm.
sometimes being in the situation, it can seem like a lot, but the person that have an outside view looking in on things can be like, "Oh, it's just easy if you do this and do that." And then it's just like, dang, I didn't even think about that, even though it might have been something real simple.
Mm-hmm.
Also, for mental and emotional, take a social break. It's okay to take a social break. You don't have to talk to sisters all the time. Let sisters know, though, listen, sis, I gotta take a social break. I just need to take care of me right now. Take a social media break. It's okay. Sometimes seeing things other people got going on can be overwhelming, overstimulating. But yeah,
Con,
limit your social time.
those are beautiful. All praises, making some beautiful points. Definitely. Or just don't even be on social media at all. Maybe make it like a once a month, every blue moon type of thing. Yeah, definitely. I think those are really good points. Confide in sisters when you need to. When it's really weighing you down. Not everything needs to be talked about, but those things that's really weighing you down, and those things that you're really struggling with, ask your sisters to, talk to, ask your sisters to pray with you, for you, fast with you. Ask a sister, can she get on the phone and talk with you? Um, but you don't want to close yourself off and just be like, nah, I can do it by myself. And then when you really need to talk to someone, that's very dangerous. Satan likes to do that. And I, Sister Lily, she always says, when you call a certain person, that spirit will flee. And I read that somewhere. I cannot remember where,
Because them
but it's
spirits be knowing who to play with and who not
actually
to play with.
biblical. Mm-hmm. Because some sisters might be stronger in another area. As soon as you get on the phone, you feeling a lot better. So,
Yeah, and Satan will try to make you isolate yourself, not talk about
hmm
it and things like that. And that's not always healthy. Sometimes you do have to talk about it, to get the mental and emotional portion of you together. And I feel like that's okay, you know. But just pray for discernment as well. Pray for discernment and make sure you're taking it to the Most High, and remember where your strength comes from. Your strength is coming from the Lord. Like Abarriyah said that earlier when we first started the episode. Like, yeah, your strength comes from the Lord.
kind. Sister Lily just did a beautiful video about that. And the sister scripture, which Susanna did a video about, being humble. And when you think about it, humility is like understanding that you cannot get through anything or do anything without Yahawashi. So everything you ever endured through, it was because of the Lord. Everything good thing that came your way was because of the Lord. It's all of Yahawashi. So what that dog
I'm,
in there
I'm
doing?
hold on.
So just remember to lean on the Most High through all things. No matter how you're feeling, no matter what you're going through, whether you, because Paul said in Philippians, he know how to abound, he know how to be a base. He was content. So whether you rich, whether you poor, Whether you're feeling good through the spirit, you gotta remember to continue to seek the Most High, seek His face evermore. No, it's a precept. Evermore means continually, always, nonstop, day to day. Seek the Lord all the time about everything, even the things you think are small. Seek Yahawah Shai,
Mm-hmm.
because that's our strength. That's how
Con.
we get through. That's how we keep enduring. We clothe ourselves with the strength of the Lord. You know. So calm. And did you talk about like journaling your thoughts and things like that?
Yep, and I just told them that you had a video on that too. I was
Calm.
telling
Journal your
them that
thoughts.
you have a video on organization. Sometimes like clutter makes me like
Very.
I
Mm-hmm.
cannot think. I can't think. Listen, I gotta clean all of this up before I can get to do anything. Sometimes it discourages you when you have so much stuff around you and you looking at it, you like, I don't even know where to start. So sometimes you just be like, I'm gonna do this later. Or you end up not even doing it. So organize yourself, organize your thoughts, organize it because if not, it's gonna be chaotic. So
Mm-hmm. Definitely. Definitely. Organize your stuff. Journal your thoughts. I'm a neat freak. Stuff got to be clean, organized, set up the right way all the time. Literally. Literally, right after I get done cooking, I'll go ahead and clean the kitchen. Or the kitchen will already be clean by the time I'm done cooking because I was cleaning as I go. And I can't clean in the kitchen that's not clean. I mean, I can't cook in a kitchen that's not clean. It just,
I understand why my mom used to be like, it's dishes in here. It's ridiculous. I gotta come here. Listen, it's me and my other siblings. She's like, I gotta come in here and I gotta wash the dishes before I cook. I'm like, Mom, why you can't just go ahead and cook? Now that I have my own, that I'm on my own, I'm like,
I
oh,
understand.
yeah.
I understand, Mom.
No, it don't work like that, boo. That you it's no way to cook in the kitchen that's about dirty.
He didn't party. He wants somebody to take him walk. I'm not doing that. Kind. Kind. All praises. Whew. But yeah, y'all, take care of yourself.
Con
Take care of yourself.
and I was
Especially,
oh go ahead.
just especially when it's like new seasons, just one day at a time, one step in front of the other, day by day, brick by brick, step by step, one hand in front of the other, one foot in front of the other. Nothing happened overnight. Rome wasn't built overnight. Europe wasn't built overnight. Nothing happens overnight. Even gardens don't blossom overnight. Plants don't blossom
I was
overnight.
thinking about the biggest tree that you ever
That
has
didn't. That took
like
time. That took
that
patience.
took
That took
if you look
work.
at a tree and you know when they cut the tree down it has rings on it. So that tells you how many years the tree has like I guess grown or things like that. And I was just thinking like dang, that is mighty cuz some of the biggest trees take so long to grow like and imagine all the rain, all the wind, all hail. Listen, that's representing trial and tribulation and all those different things.
And the tree
Like
stood still tall and endured through it all.
deeply rooted, and that's how we gotta be in this thing. You feel
That
me?
was a
That's how we gotta
beautiful,
like.
beautiful, beautiful
I just
nature.
be looking at nature and just learn so many lessons.
It's
But I
beautiful.
was thinking, you know, through each season, like we've been saying, be patient with yourself because I feel like we can be our own worst critic. You know, we always criticizing about what we didn't do, how we didn't. But look how far you have come. Sometimes we have to take that mindset shift and be like, you know what? Like I said, when you're making your list, okay, at least I got 3 out of 5 things done today. Okay, Lord willing, I could get these other 2 done tomorrow. Or, you know, kind of train your reorganize your thought pattern about how you're looking at things. You know what? Thank you, Lord. I have a house. I got food. You know, we okay. Listen, this bill might be running a little bit behind. This bill might not be paid yet, but you know what? I'm alive. I'm okay. I get to read the word another day. And what I was meditating on before, you know, we started the episode this morning was the fruits of the spirit. But then I was like, dang, do I have the fruits of the spirit with myself?
Mm,
Like, do I like? I know it talks about have Salakia. I know it talks about have fruits of the spirit, towards your brothers and sisters. But do I have fruits of the spirit towards myself? And I really had to think and be like, dang, I can do better in that area. So try to practice the fruits of the spirit towards you so that you're able to effectively practice the fruits of the spirit towards brothers, towards sisters. You know what I mean? So
kind.
you're not a robot.
That's
It's
beautiful.
okay. It's okay.
Kind. Be gentle with yourself. You know, you are human. You are in this flesh. You are a woman. You're emotional. Take care of yourself on all aspects, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, socially. You don't always got to be on your phone. Take a break from sisters if you need to. These are some
Mm-hmm.
very beautiful points.
Con.
I think it's
And I,
beautiful how the Most High teaches us lessons through nature. No, because you got to plow, you got to sow, and then you reap later on. I think
I
about it
think
like this,
that's in Ecclesiastes. To look at the
like
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
no, go ahead.
No, I'm about to find this preset.
Like in the seasons, I kind of like this when it was like first fruits for me. I watched this first fruit video, but if you think about it, like in the fall, that's when like you do your. Well, I don't know nothing about gardening for real, but typically like your stuff doesn't grow and like blossom until the spring, but even then until it's not even really until the summer. So it's like you start the stuff in like the fall seasons, and then the winter comes and it kind of kills it all off. And you
Mm-hmm.
start it back up, everything's blossoming and growing back in the spring, and then in the summer you reap that benefit. So it's going to be seasons where, you know, you're putting in those seeds, you're putting in that work, and then Satan just coming so heavy, and it feels like nothing you're doing matters. It feels like you're not seeing the progress you want, but be not worrying and well doing induces your reap if you faint not, Galatians 6 and 9. So if you continue to endure and continue to put your brick in, continue to press toward the mark, taking it day by day, if you continue in your good works, you're going to eventually reap. You're going to eventually be able to get those fruits of your labor in due season. But you cannot get the things that you want. You cannot get your desires if you are not connected with the Most High. And taking care of yourself spiritually is staying connected with the Most High, being obedient to the Most High, keeping His laws, statutes, and commandments. So
Con.
the things you do matter. You're not gonna see progress overnight. So just chill out a little bit, relax a
Yes.
little bit, do what you can.
Relax.
You know, don't overburden yourself. Sirach tells you not to give yourself too much business. Don't overburden yourself. Don't wear yourself out. Don't stress yourself out. And I think like Psalm 62 is a beautiful, beautiful prayer to read when you're overwhelmed. Let me make sure Psalm 62. It's one of them 60s. Know that.
I'm gonna find that preset.
Psalm 61. Hear my cry, O Yahawah, send unto my prayer. From the end of the earth will I cry to thee. When my heart is overwhelmed, lead me to the rock that is higher than I. For thou hast been a shelter and a strong tower from the enemy. I will abide in thy tabernacle forever. I will trust in the covert of thy wings. For thou, O Yahweh, heard my vows. Thou hast given the heritage to those that fear thy name. So the Lord is a strong tower for us against our enemies, against the spiritual demon Satan. So through all your seasons of trial and tribulations, continue to lean on the Most High.
Con. Um. Let me see. Oh, and then I was also thinking about how, in some seasons, like we talked about how some seasons you could be reading or studying or doing things more. In some seasons, I was thinking about also, it may be time for you to just sit back and listen, sit back and learn, sit back and be more so edified in this season, because some seasons you might be able to help sisters a little bit more. And some seasons you might not be able to help that much. Like for me right now, I'm not able to help that much, but I'm still going to help according to what I have, which is,
Hmm.
it's preset for that as well. Um, but I feel like this is my season to kind of sit back and be quiet and learn, especially from sisters that have more wisdom than me. It's okay to, you know, not be as talkative or things like that in this season for me. In another season I might be able to talk to sisters more or speak more on certain topics or certain things, but you know I'm learning. I guess I got a lot to learn, so this my for me. I have discerned that this is my season to kind of be quiet and learn. So
Kind of same with me. I was feeling a little bad because I wasn't making as many videos, but I kind of just told myself it was just not the season for you to, and that's okay. Like, I haven't been very, very consistent with making videos. I'm not gonna beat myself up about it, because as long as I'm not being slothful, but some seasons are just different, and just a season for me to just listen, to watch videos, to soak up the wisdom. And I've been in that season a few times where it's just a season for me to soak it up, take it all in, feed my spirit, and then be able to help a little bit more. It's a balance to everything. Every season literally looks different for everybody.
time and be be content. For real, be content because you might look at other sisters or you might look and be like, I really feel as though I should be here by like everything is in the Lord's plan. Everything is in the Lord's plan. What you have, as long as you have what you need, everything else is vanity, really. You know, um,
Null and void.
and that can end up adding more spirits unto you. That can end up having you in a space where now, you know, it's putting an ungrateful spirit on you, you know. Just be thankful. Be thankful for where you are. And I was saying, I think I made a post about this, but I was just saying, sometimes we feel like, well, I don't know why or da da da, how come and, all these things like that when it's not for you to know. If it was for you to know, you would know. But learn through it. Learn through it, grow through it, embrace it because ain't nothing you can really do about it but go to the Lord. And the Lord is the one who allows you to be in that situation. So who you think gonna take you out the situation? So it's just like all those things, just remembering those things and having that at the forefront of your mind, it can really ease you. Cause sometimes I feel like we put things on ourselves that we don't even have to make it that deep, that serious, or that heavy for ourselves. But you know, like Abarriyah said, don't add into your burden. Don't add into, what you already got going on. Give yourself a sense of peace and take it to the Most High. So, yeah.
Um,
That sister need to take a nap, y'all. I don't know about y'all, but that sister need to take a nap.
cool.
That sister sleepy.
Is it obvious?
Yes. Girl, you gonna look back at this episode and be like, what is going on?
It's
That's it.
crazy because I got a good amount of sleep. I really did. I
But
think.
when you taking care of a household and you cooking and you cleaning, and
Yeah, it
it's
wears
not a
out.
joke. It's not a joke. That's why people like I was like, dang, I wish somebody would have told me this. I definitely would have been like, all right, yeah. It's not a
I
joke.
do need to.
It's not a joke, okay? Now I see why. I was just telling one of the elder sisters, I was like, I see why Proverbs 31 was up when it's dark because baby, I don't have time to do anything, okay? I said I'm gonna have to start getting up earlier. I already get up at like what time I get up?
She's gonna have to wake
At
up at
like
like 3 o'clock
6.
in the
I
morning.
get up at like 6:45. No, I'm about to have to start getting up at like 5 o'clock. Like I was like, oh my goodness, y'all. And I'm learning and I'm adjusting and I'm making adjustments and I'm day by day, I'm still making adjustments. So listen, if you need help, tell a sister, ask for help. I'm gonna just say a closed mouth do not get fed, y'all. You have not because you ask not. Ask for help. Whatever season that you're in, if you need help, ask for help. Whether it be your mom, your dad, your sister, listen, ask for help. You got a village around you. Take care of yourself. Love on yourself. Put some good music on, light some candles, clean up, have your environment good, be well rounded. So,
Good vibes only, like they say.
oh,
I like
yeah.
things that smell good.
I do too. I love when I come in. That's why I be trying to have the house together when my husband come in because
Me and you both.
from even for me, like, and that's I love like making up the bed because I like to get in the bed and the bed is like nice and neat. Like it feel like it's brand new all over again. But yeah, find the things that you like, find the things that might help you, uplift you in the spirit. Like I said, get you some plants, get you some flowers, get you some incense going, play you some good music,
Find
okay?
some hobbies.
Yes, I said that. I had said if you sing, sing. I know the sister, one of the sisters, her name is Amaya. She sings. Listen, that sister be making, just singing through the spirit to, glorifying the Most High. It's so beautiful, I be loving them little videos she do. Sing if you write. I know another sister, Sister Shoshana. She draws, so she does like paintings and stuff like that, and she writes poetry. Write poetry. It's so many things you can do. Don't allow yourself to get in that space where you're not being productive. Don't allow yourself to get in that space where, you know, now you're not praying, now you're not reading, now you're not, take care of yourself.
Just
Pour
letting
into
time go
yourself.
by.
Say it again.
Mhm. Just let time go by.
Oh yeah. Mhm. Just now it been 3 hours and you just sitting there looking. Ain't nothing that got done. You just sitting there looking.
It ain't
No.
gonna do itself. But kind of
Yeah.
sister Mayan said, not being content can open spirits like envy, and it definitely can. You don't want to look at what somebody else going on and compare. So if it's not a comparison, everybody's journey looks different. You know what the Most High may bless this person with, He may not see you fit to have. So you have to be thankful for what you do have, and understand that the Most High didn't have to give you anything. He could take it away if you're gonna be ungrateful. So thank the Most
Con.
High. And I posted on my YouTube community a challenge to do a 30-second praise 3 times out the day. Because we ask, 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 ask. You know, it's easy to get caught up on all the bad. It's easy to be overwhelmed. But I want to challenge sisters to just do a 30-second praise 3 times a day. Praise the Most High. Glorify Yahawashi. Glorify the name of the Lord. Thank the Most High for everything He's done, for roof over your head. You know, like the sister Lily was saying in the video she just did on YouTube, we'd be overwhelmed, we'd be overstimulated, be a lot going on. It's easy to, get caught up in that. It's easy to be down. It's easy to be overwhelmed. It's easy to just focus on all the bad and things like that. But you have to change your mindset. The you got to find the positivity in the dark season. Well, I have a roof over my head. I'm able to understand these words of life because not everybody's able to understand. I'm able to discern the scriptures. I have an odyssey ear to hear. I'm physically able to see when people are blind. I'm physically able to hear when some people are deaf. I'm healthy. The Most High has blessed me with talents. All these different things. You got to find the joy even in the storm. Don't let your storm sink you down. You got to continue to shine and continue to push through even when it's raining in your life.
Con. And I was just thinking about how, you know, whether you know it or not, you have somebody watching you. You have somebody watching you that you might inspire. It might be a younger sister, might be a sister that's not in the truth, things like that. You know, keep being that beacon of light. You know, don't let your light dim. You know, keep that oil in your lamp. Stay on fire for the Most High. Don't be lukewarm. Be hot and be on fire for the Most High, and have a just balance. So I was trying to think about something else, but I don't really, I don't know. I think we kind of covered it. I think we kind of tapped into that, you know?
I'm a, please ask the sisters to pray for me to get my schoolwork done. I need all the prayer, please. Please.
What you gotta do?
Well, I have a lot of math due July 24th, 25th, and it started 3 weeks ago, and I've only got like 2 assignments completed.
You got this.
I gotta do it. I don't got no choice. It's just a mind game. It's just been hard, just trying to balance it all with moving and all that. But the Lord saw me fit. So even when things get tough, you have to remember the Lord saw me fit. I can do it. Literally. You gotta understand that your strength comes from Yahawah. It don't think about it. Your strength comes from the highest power that's ever created. It don't come from no idol. It comes from the most high and his son. That's where your strength comes from. So whatever the most high throws your way, he knew you can handle it. And you gotta clothe yourself with the strength of the Lord. You gotta remember that, hey, I can do this. Because Luke 10:19, the most Yahawashi said, I give you power to tread upon serpents and scorpions and over all the power of the enemy, and nothing shall by enemies hurt you.
Mm.
So you have to remember that Satan does not run you, your flesh does not run you. You have the power to run Satan. Don't be a don't be a slave to sin. Don't be a slave to carnality. Don't be a slave
Slothfulness.
to the lust of the flesh. Don't be a slave to
Yes.
Satan. You have to really put in that mindset, like, dang, the Lord, He really, He knows I can do this. Because the Most High, He knows everything. He's all be all. So whatever you're going to, just remember you can do it. And if you need to lean on sisters and reach out for prayer, help, do that. But you, at the end of the day, that's your storm. You got to get up and walk through it, and you can do it day by day. Don't be hard on yourself.
Um, I wanted to read this real quick. It's Philippians chapter 4 and 6. It says, Be careful for nothing, but in everything by prayer and supplication with thanksgiving. Let your requests be made known unto God. And the peace of God, which passeth all understanding, shall keep your hearts and minds through Christ Hamashiach Yahawashi. And I'm gonna jump down to 13. It says, I can do all things through Christ Hamashiach Yahawashi, which strengthening me. So, get into this word. This is going to uplift your spirit. And like I said, when you take care of spirit, it's going to help you with the emotional. When you take care of physical, it's going to help you with the emotional. When you take care of mental and emotional, it's going to help you, take care of spiritual and physical. So, those, it's kind of like, take care of this, take care of that. And it's going to help you balance out and find it in, you know, you'll learn. You'll learn. With the help of Yahawah Shem Yahawashi, you will get there. So continue taking care of yourself. Continue, you know, practicing the fruits of the spirit with yourself. You know, because that's very important.
Come, come.
All right, I'm gonna ask sisters real quick because we got a dry spot. All right, if y'all have any other tips for sisters, can y'all please put them down below in the chat of how to take care of yourself and any advice about adjusting through new seasons or things like that. Can you know? Let us know what y'all thoughts are. That would be great, and then we can read them if y'all have any.
I'm sorry, y'all. I've never been this sleepy on a podcast.
I don't know what's going on with her. I don't like it. And I'm rebuking Satan in the name of Yahweh Shem Yahawashi. I don't like it. So, I don't like it. Mm-mm.
Don't stone me.
It's okay. I'm talking to
Don't,
that spirit on you. I ain't talking to you.
don't stone me. Lord, I have a lot more energy next podcast.
Lord willing, sisters, I have a little bit more energy. But y'all, I love y'all. Lord willing, sisters take care of themselves. Go throw on some Say La Soul. Blast it throughout the house. I'm about to go do my hair. I gotta wash my hair. I think I'm gonna just do a gel manicure. I don't feel like doing no whole nails. And I gotta do my self care routine. And Lord willing, y'all do y'all's. I love y'all.
I got a lot to do. I
You need to
gotta.
organize it. You need to make a list. Go make your list. Write it
I already
down. Get it
got my
out your
list.
mind.
First of all,
Is it prioritized from most important to least?
all of it is important. It all need to get done ASAP.
Ma'am, you know what I mean.
Well, no, it's not prioritized, but it's gonna. I prioritize in my head.
Now
Do the
she
dishes.
know that ain't right. She know that ain't right. She know she need to write it down.
Do the dishes because I can't stand dirty dishes. Then I'm gonna sit down and take a break because I'm moving all morning, and then I'm gonna do my homework, and then after that, then I'm gonna go paint. There we go. Because
Okay.
once the house is clean, then I can relax and calm down and do my homework. There we go.
She gonna learn. I wish I had a dishwasher. I'm breaking that and I'm breaking that generational curse. We using our dishwasher as for the house of Mikael, we gonna use our dishwasher, okay?
Listen, man, used to be times that dishwasher would be sitting there for decoration purposes. Folks are never putting it
Right.
in
Talk
it.
about its storage. What? Oh no,
You
boo.
don't use that thing, put it to use.
My handmaid about to get put to work. Go
Okay.
ahead, sis. Wash them dishes.
It's mad.
I'm so serious though. I'm so serious. But Con, sister, I don't think anybody put anything in the chat.
Oh, praise the Lord, willing, sisters, that edifying this was nice for y'all.
Con. And we
Me
definitely
too.
gonna take our own advice, okay?
Definitely.
I'm about to right now.
See
What
y'all
color
say
should
your
I do my
night.
nails though? I don't know
Blue.
what blue.
Blue.
You always talking about some
This
blue.
is my favorite color.
She love blue.
Or
Mm-mm.
pink.
I like pink and white.
Ooh, also got a call. See, what is this?
She finding more stuff to do. Mm-mm.
I'm going through my junk folder on my email.
You
Emails I ain't
check
never
that kind
seen
of stuff?
before. Yes.
Oh, I don't. Girl, that's adding to my burden.
It don't be nothing for real. I just be trying to go through and see like if I missed an important email because sometimes important emails go there, but
Oh
it doesn't
yeah.
look like anything important. What is Car Shield? It's a scam.
Mm-mm. I
See,
can't.
Satan, he be trying to make me tired, but then I be having to just get up and move around and I wake up.
New
That's how I
video
operate. I don't really, I can't take no nap.
schedule interview.
Mm-mm. I can't take no nap. If I take a nap, that's it. Out like a light.
Girl, you better get up and do some jump jacks. When I get tired, I go work out. When I get tired, anytime I get sleepy, I be like, oh, I need to go work out, and then I be right, okay. After I finish
Ain't
working out.
nobody got time for that. Nobody got time for that. I'm playing. But kind, we love y'all. Don't be mad at
Love
me that
y'all.
I was a little sleepy. Okay.
Well, we not mad at you. We just gonna tell you, don't let that slothful spirit take over. But do get some rest though. Do if you need to take a nap, sis, take a nap so you can be energized and get the rest of the stuff you need done. 30 minutes
I'm not
is
gonna take a nap.
30 minutes. Thirty
I'm not gonna take
minutes.
a nap.
Get your nap in. I
I'm
don't know
not gonna
about
take a nap.
y'all, but I take naps. I don't care.
Sister Mayan said, when going through these seasons, we have to completely surrender to the Lord and pray for endurance and
Con.
strength through the new season. Be content. That's right.
That's a mighty sister right there. No, for
Mm-hmm.
real though, that is a mighty sister right there, y'all. Y'all gotta go check out
She
her
been fire.
YouTube channel as well. She has a lot of beautiful
Mm-hmm.
exhortation through the spirit. So if y'all need a new channel or more exhortation through the spirit, please go check out that sister channel right there.
Okay. Yeah, y'all. I gotta get busy. I got stuff to do, 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 do. So I
And
love y'all.
speaking of celebrating anniversaries, it's about to be a year.
It hasn't been a year yet.
It's a year.
Dang.
It's a year now. It's a year.
All praises.
This week, it's a year.
Y'all gonna do something?
Call hello, Yahawashi, Yahawashi. Lord willing, I don't know, girl. I hope we do
Surprise us.
because that's what I surprised me. That's why I'm about to get cute. Okay, period. Because I'm gonna be ready.
Okay.
If you stay ready, you. This the last piece of advice I got. If you stay ready, you don't have to get
You
ready.
gotta
Okay.
get ready.
Love
Period.
y'all.
Shalom.
Shalom.
Me time.